We are headed to a protest in Claremont, which is about an hour outside of Orlando, and this is another anti-Trump, anti-Elon Musk protest, and I am debuting the Trump 2028 hat. I know some of you guys don't like it, but I love it. And this is my channel, so I'm going to wear it if I want to. And we're going to have a good time today talking to some of these liberals in the Trump 2028 hat. I'm going to be meeting up with the Polish American Brotherhood, Tara Shapansky, as well as her father, and hopefully have a good time today. What do you think about these protesters on the corner?
I think they're mental cases.
What mental diagnosis would you give them?
I don't know. I'll have to send them to the asylum, have them evaluated.
How about Trump derangement syndrome? It's a pretty good one, right? All right, so we just got to Claremont, and the protesters are behind me. Pretty pathetic turnout, to be honest. There's about 10, 15 of them. I'm gonna wait here for Tara and her father so that we can almost outnumber them, 3 of us. But once they get here, we're gonna go down to the protest and see what happens. All right, look who it is, guys.
Hey.
The Polish American Brotherhood has arrived.
Yeah, Mikey's out of.
How you doing?
Good, good. So
Are you ready?
What's happening here?
There's about 10 liberals there
Okay.
that are protesting against Donald Trump.
They're protesting against our dear President Trump.
Our dear President Donald Trump.
That's terrible.
Are you excited to go speak to them?
Yeah, I hope they're gonna speak to me. Because all what I, sometimes when I'm going on those protests, all what I hear is just barking, not talking.
Just barking and whining.
Right,
Yeah.
fine. We cannot even understand what they want.
Right. Well, let's see if they can tell us today what they want. This is a Claremont protest. There are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people on this side of the street. 3 on the other side, 1 on the corner. Less than 15 people at this protest, but try to get as much content for you guys as we can. What up, YouTube? Go follow Adam Francisco. We are out here at this Claremont protest, having a good time, talking to some of these protesters, and trying to learn and see why they hate Donald Trump. So let's have a good time today out here.
To keep it, yeah.
Beautiful Trump flag. Trump 2028. Let's go. Let's go. We don't even tell you guys what Trump it is. It could be Ivanka. It could be Junior. It could be Eric. It could be Trump again. Who knows? Who knows?
We have to say that we love President Trump.
Due process!
You see,
don't know anything about due process, but it's the law.
see, they don't want to talk to us, but they came disturbing us, right?
Do you think you could go over there?
No, we are on a public street. We are allowed to be here.
Let's unite. Squeeze the yellow. Pop, pimple, not the VA.
All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
That's right.
You are a veteran.
I am.
Okay, which war you been on?
Pardon?
Which war you been on?
I was in the Navy.
Navy?
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, yes.
You're cutting up the VA right now, you know that? 80,000 of us. 80,000.
But they will send you checks soon. Believe me.
Hey, I was at VA yesterday, I was at VA today. I need the VA.
I got already my...
I mean, I gave my knees, I gave my feet, I gave my hearing. What else?
That's good.
What else do you need? You join something. Join the Army, join the Navy.
How much are they paying you?
Oh, we don't get paid. We just have YouTube channels.
Oh, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they're
you
paying
just
you.
tell them. You want to talk to us?
The American dream is now a nightmare. I got a question about due process. All right.
Talk to you about due process.
What part of Donald Trump is creating a nightmare for you?
Every part of everything he's done.
So can I get one specific example of why it's a nightmare?
He wants to
What
get
did
rid
you
of
do to protect
Medicaid.
the country today.
He's been on
Arrested
record.
people and sent them out of the country without
He's
trial.
on record, by the way, saying he's not touching Medicare or Medicaid. He's
I
on
know,
record.
he's on record saying all kinds
Right.
of stuff that's bullshit.
So I don't think he's going to be doing that. All right, so the other thing that he's actually done was, what did you say?
Fight for you.
Taking people off the street that haven't done anything wrong and sending them to a different country.
Now, those people that came here illegally, what do you think should be done with them?
I think that they should get a fair trial. Most of them had visas. They were here in the country legally, and they were picked up and shipped off to a different country.
So if someone has a valid visa or citizenship, they're not getting deported. It's people that are illegal.
That's not
without
true.
When it happens, it's a mistake. It rarely happens.
Then why don't we bring them
rarely
back when that happens?
Well, there was one case where the guy was brought back.
Where?
That Latino guy that was a citizen.
He was not brought back.
He was a citizen.
He was not brought back. Who told you he was
Not
brought
Kilmore.
back?
We're not talking about Kilmore Garcia.
Who are you talking about?
I don't remember the name.
Yeah, because it didn't happen.
It did happen.
No, you're just so full
I'll
of
make sure I
shit.
pull the
No, I'm done
article up on my
talking.
channel.
You're just full of shit.
Now, I want to know, though, when the J6ers were in jail without due process, were you protesting for them?
They did have due process.
When they were in
And then
solitary
they were let
confinement
go,
for
and now
years?
they're part of the militia, picking up people that are innocent and shipping them off.
But did you protest for the J6ers about their due process or only for the
Why
illegals?
should I? They got due process. Why
Well, they,
should I
they
pick?
didn't. They were put in jail. They didn't have speedy trials.
They did have trials.
They were put in
just
solitary
as speedy as
confinement.
they wanted. Their lawyers kept on putting it off and putting it off.
So you weren't.
They were where they belonged, and now they were let go.
So you weren't out here protesting for their due process.
No, why should I when they got due process?
But just for the illegals, you want illegals due process.
No, I want
but not American
everyone to
citizens.
have due process. Everyone,
Okay.
whoever they are, even you should
Thank
have
you.
due process.
Well, I'm a citizen, so
Well, that's wonderful for you.
I wish you were out here during the J6 protests to stand up for the Americans too.
The J6 protests were bullshit. They tried to take over the Capitol when
Without
there was
guns?
They did have guns.
How do you do an insurrection without guns?
They did have guns.
But how do you take over a government without weapons? Seems like a stretch. I do like the outfit. I like that you committed to it. That's really nice.
No, you're not. You should be. What you're doing is you're putting a knife in my
Hey,
back.
what's your name? Adam. Can I see your sign? I like the outfit too.
Here, this goes better with them.
Hey Congress, get your heads out of Trump's ass and do your jobs. And then you got is that a dog?
Yeah.
Biting the booty?
Well, but if you read it, it's Congress and this is Trump's ass.
What kind of
Oh.
dog biting your ass?
Trump.
Trump?
No, it's Congress fighting Trump's ass.
Oh, yeah. Well, so we every time.
I like your hat.
I don't like yours.
You don't like my hat?
No, I
wrong
find
with
it, well, it is like the most, well, that is too. They're the most disgusting hats in the world.
What does the
And
MAGA
you
hat
know
mean
what?
to you?
You know what it means to me?
Yeah, what do you see it? What do you think?
I think that we've lost our country to a fucking asshole.
But it says make America great again.
So, okay,
What
you
about
know what?
that is-
Yours says Trump 2028, and you know what? When pigs fly, honey.
But what about that means? Like, why is that a bad thing? It's literally make America.
He doesn't make America great. Look what he's doing to our country. Did you come over here for this America? Is that what you came here for?
Well, I want a closed border, and we have one now under Donald Trump.
Yeah, and no due process.
I want-
no due process. But guess what? The people who are not getting due process today may be you tomorrow. So
Well,
you know what?
the J6ers
Go ahead and
didn't get due
Keep cheering
process.
for that Trump lump. Keep cheering for him, honey. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to be trying to bail your ass out.
Why? I'm a
And
law-abiding- I'm a law-abiding citizen. Why would I need to get bailed out?
He said he would like to start deporting homegrowns, or did you not hear your baby speak?
I wasn't homegrown. I was born in Mexico.
Okay, so what?
I'm an immigrant. I came here legally.
Oh.
And I want everyone who immigrates to come to this beautiful country legally. Don't you agree?
So what you want, everybody agrees with that. Okay,
Oh, you
that's
agree?
fine. But I do not agree with deporting people without due process.
Well, Obama
Do
deported
you not get
Obama
due
deported
process,
3 million
due
people.
Process, due process, due process.
Obama
That's
deported-
our Constitution.
Obama deported
do
3
you
million
not know
people.
the Constitution due process?
How do you feel about?
You know, I'm
him
really
deporting 3
tired
million
of
people?
whatabouts.
It's not whatabouts, it's what happens.
Whataboutism is
It's what
Trump's
happens.
whole thing is, what about Obama?
Well, he deported 3 million
What about
people.
Biden?
He deported 3 million. Trump only deported 140,000 so far.
Yeah, he's a big talker.
Well, he's going to do more. He's going to do a lot more.
Okay, I don't need to talk to you. You're already, you drank the Kool-Aid, and you're going to die with them. Bye.
Who am I going to die with?
You know he's a draft dodger, right?
Yeah.
You
I understand he didn't want to join the army. He had the bone spurs.
You had to have the dick first.
He had the bone spurs.
Yeah, right.
And you'd also dodge the draft. Joe Biden dodged the draft too.
He didn't.
So that's a wash. Yes, he did.
No, he did not. As a matter of fact, he was about 3 years older than when the draft came in 1963. So he did not dodge that.
Both are draft dodgers.
No.
And I think Tim Walz has stolen valor. Isn't he stolen valor, Tim Walz? You voted for stolen.
Walz?
You voted for Mr. Walz, didn't you?
Hell no.
Who'd you vote for? Harris?
No, I can say. I don't vote for anyone who's not really.
You didn't vote for Harris? You went third party?
I went to, no.
You went third party?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. I respect
I won't
that.
vote for anyone who is not a vet.
I respect that. What about Vance is a vet?
Huh?
Vance is a vet. J.D. Vance?
Yeah, I know, but look at his record.
But he still served.
He's still serving.
So, you should have voted for Trump. You would have been voted for J.D. Vance.
No, I went to school around Trump. He was in the same draft order that I was in New York.
Well, thank you for serving. I appreciate your service.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I hope you get drafted.
I get drafted?
I hope you do.
I can't. I'm 41. I'm too old to be drafted, and I'm disabled. So I'm disabled. Hey, I got kidney failure.
Oh boy.
I am completely ineligible.
Well.
Hey, got a disability, can't be drafted. So we actually have some young people at this protest here. We normally don't have young people here, so it's nice to see some non-boomers at this event here today. Turn off Fox News. It's the first step in recovery. What's the other side say on that sign? Oh, it's the same thing on both sides. I want to see what these signs say. Love your immigrant. Thank you. I'm an immigrant from Mexico, but I came here legally, and I think we should deport anyone who came here illegally.
Okay, love you.
Do you agree?
What if they're boosting
Peace and love. Peace
I don't
and
care.
love.
If they're illegal, they gotta go. If they're legal, then they can stay.
Peace and love.
It's not right.
I don't want to say I outright disagree or agree with you because I think that's valid, and I think like you're an immigrant, like you said. Like I really am open-minded to your opinion. Just what do you think about the people being denied due process? Because that's why I'm out here.
So there actually are, and again, I don't think Trump's perfect with the deportations. If someone is entitled to due process, they should have it. But there are some exceptions at the border upon immediate entry where you don't actually get the full due process. So in that case, I'm totally cool with it because there already is legal, I guess, loopholes to that at our border, specifically at the border.
See, I'm not like fully educated on that yet, so I'm like, thank you.
What bothered me more though was the J6ers that were thrown into solitary confinement and that didn't have a speedy trial, and those were American citizens.
Yes.
And that's what bothers me more is Americans not getting due process than illegals not getting alleged due process.
I agree with that. I agree that due process is for everyone to ensure that it is illegal or legal. That's why, so we agree.
Yeah.
We agree.
So to confirm that they belong or don't belong, they should go through
I agree. I agree
okay.
on safety. I agree on the same thing you agree on. I feel like there's been some injustice for some people. That's
I agree with that.
Yeah. And
I agree.
So yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm glad that we are.
Well, I will say that you seem very, very level-headed.
I do try to be open-minded.
And that's pretty awesome of you. So keep it up.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
The future is bright in America, people. The future is bright. The future is bright, guys. We can save this one. We can save this one. I know we can. Tolerant, open-minded, kind. The future's so bright. Thanks for bringing out the American flag. And not the Ukraine flag or the Palestine flag. I respect that you're bringing out the American flag. Good job, sir. God bless you. What does that even mean?
You never saw it in a horror film or anything?
You acting like I'm the devil?
Yeah.
How am I the devil?
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you a question. What are your views on abortion restrictions? Should there be any restrictions? Do you believe in any restrictions?
You know what? That is a stupid question.
No, it's a good faith question.
No, you know why? Because you shouldn't be the one asking it ever. You have a penis. You do not have a vagina.
I'm still a human, though.
It doesn't matter.
What are the things in the room? Those are humans, too.
The day you have a vagina, come talk to me, okay? Until you get a vagina, don't talk about it.
I thought you believed that.
Anything else today.
I thought you believed that gender doesn't determine sex or whatever you guys say. That genitalia doesn't determine gender.
Okay, go away.
What if I'm a woman?
Because, are you?
What if I identify as one?
I guess you are. You look like one.
What if I identify as one?
There isn't anything down there, is there?
What if I identify as one?
I guess you do.
Well, I'm just curious though. What restrictions do you believe in for abortion?
I believe that you need to stop harassing me because I find you harassing. Please leave me alone.
It's a public street.
Please
We're all allowed to be here.
You are harassing me.
I'm gonna stay right where I am. I'm not gonna bother you
It's
anymore.
public harassment. Don't interrupt me, please. Because I'm going to tell him he's harassing me.
I don't think it's harassment. You're in a protest. It's a public sidewalk. We're both allowed to occupy it. You see, I'm looking out for you. Because Trump supporters are kind, loving, and tolerant people. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have said anything about your beautiful big scarf.
Go away.
Well, if I wasn't here, your scarf would be on the ground.
That somebody else here would tell me it was down there like they have before already today.
Maybe not, but I did. You're welcome. My loving neighbor. My kind and loving neighbor.
If you were a loving neighbor, you would not be here harassing everybody.
We're not harassing, we're just doing journalism. If anything, you guys have a chance to share your views with a big audience.
But
in a
it
peaceful
doesn't do any good if you're
format.
going to lie about everything that you say to us.
I'm not editing anything. Everything goes up unedited.
I didn't say you edited.
So how would I
said
lie?
You lie.
How would I lie? I'm not taking your words out of context.
Oh my God. No,
This will
I
go
know.
up fully unedited.
There's the police over there.
Let's get him over here. Let's just wave it to them and say hi. Hi, police. You seem like a kind lady, so I'm going to come here with a lot of respect and courtesy. What hostile takeover?
I have nothing to say to you, sir. Please leave us alone.
I just think Trump was voted in by the people, so it was actually not hostile. So guys, it is starting to rain here a little bit, and as you guys know, I have a catheter in my chest. I got a medical device here, and I can't get it wet. So if it goes beyond a drizzle, I have to cut this video short. I apologize, but I cannot get this wet, because if it gets wet, the infection can go directly into my heart, and that's pretty dangerous. Speaking of which, I still need a transplant, so please email me, PatrioticPapi@gmail.com. And if you want to support my health battle, you can donate to my gibsongo.com/Adam Francisco. And I am the only man still fighting. I got my own quote wrong. I'm the only man with a terminal illness still fighting for this country, the Constitution, and Donald J. Trump. So you can donate gibsongo.com/Adam Francisco, or email me PatrioticPapi@gmail.com to see if you could be a live kidney donor. And let's see how long we can last here before the rain starts coming down. She's wearing a Planned Parenthood shirt. All right, what are your thoughts on this new pope?
You know, I was really looking forward to see if there was going to be a Filipino pope that was going to come into office, but we have a pope from America, which is great. It's the first time a pope from America is there, so I think this is going to draw more power to the USA. Even if he is liberal and supposedly anti-Trump, I still think it's a good thing for the USA.
Hey, Trump promised us that more things are going to be made in America.
I think they are. People are moving their businesses here.
Now our pope's even made in America too. Isn't that great?
Exactly. He's from Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. All right, guys, I am going to my car right now to grab a Trump flag, because we need to counter their protest with our protest. And I will be the only Trump flag holder there. It'll be 1 versus 12, but I don't care. I don't care. You know why? Because I'm a real man. Yeah, let's get that Trump 2028 flag, because it's a great, beautiful flag.
Oh, so is your hat made in China?
My hat was made in USA.
Let me see.
Look, made in USA. Made in USA.
Are you proud? Are you proud to be American?
Made in USA.
See? She's covered her face up. When I ask her about...
All right, guys, we gotta go. It's about to rain.
we can...
Bye-bye. See ya. I can't get caught in the rain, guys, for medical reasons. It sucks. I used to love the rain. Now, The rain is my mortal enemy. All right, guys, that was a very short video today. All right, guys, that was a short video, unfortunately, because of the weather. And the protesters all left as well. Nobody's sticking around because it's about to start pouring down here in Claremont. It really sucks when I drive 3 hours round trip for a 20-minute video, but you know, it is what it is. Those are the risks of being a YouTuber. Sometimes the weather doesn't work out in your favor. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this short protest video. Wasn't a big crowd today. Most of them did not want to talk to us, and that's their right. But we had a good time, as always. And make sure you go subscribe to Tara, Polish American Brotherhood. Make sure you're subscribed to me. And if you want to see more content from protests on the street, food reviews, just make sure you're subscribed. And as always, God bless Trump. You hear the rain coming down now? Literally just missed it. Crazy. Hello, guys, from my daily, almost daily, dialysis session. You might have noticed that I recently changed my profile picture here on YouTube, and I wanted to give a quick shout out to the artist who made this picture for me. Political Cartoons _daily on Instagram. So if you want to support her artwork, make sure you follow her on Instagram, Political Cartoons _daily. There'll be a link down below in the comment section. And once again, I want to give a huge thank you for the artwork. I thought it was adorable that you got my 4 dogs in there. You got the colors right. You even got the eyes on the black dog Sunlight correct. So great job, really cute artwork. And I'm gonna keep this photo up for a while. So it's gonna be my new brand identity because I just think it's adorable. And I think it softens the image a little bit. And as always, God bless Trump.